the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, and the Rebels will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Saunders. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Penn State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Denmark.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage in predictable situations.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to him again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Got a man. It's Saunders. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. 2nd and very short here for the offense. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The decimal meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. On third down, he drops to throw. A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Grab near the marker. It's Ray. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. To the air. It's Simmons. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. A run for the quarterback.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the play.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now on first down from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Denmark. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hayes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. He'll try it again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls it in. It's Denmark. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Takes the easy completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll try the run. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. To the air, it's Simmons. Quick completion on the out. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Pressure coming. Looking for a big play. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
A designed run for the quarterback. Let's see what they've got on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Reynolds. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They boot it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. breaks the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They move to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reynolds. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for space. It's Hayes. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Auburn. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On target to the left. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels are on the move. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The no-frills unis, but big-time swag from their backers in getting the sack.
And we are linebacker unit. We find linebackers year after year that get after the quarterback that are so athletic, just straight playmakers.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The quick out. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. The short hands, it's Reynolds. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Off play action on 1st down.
My goodness.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw at Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hayes. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. He'll take it himself. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The snap sets up the throw. He's got the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits hits the uprights. Good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Gets rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. Know it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustment. Breaks into the open. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensive. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. Racing down the left side. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Rebels! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Auburn. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Finds his man, it's Saunders. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. It's Ivy. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's the handoff. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Up to 14. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. Strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense, quick tempo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
The give. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now they're going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
The Rebels are in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. Plows through the defense. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Complete to start this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Makes the catch. It's Denmark. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Offense in the hurry up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. It's complete to the left.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Makes the grab. It's Lee. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Ivy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Hayes. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Back to pass. Under fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. To the air, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Rebels will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Caught over the middle. It's high.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Flips it out on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
First down, Penn State.
This quarterback part of their running game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Gonna run it. It's Hayes. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels want to move quickly. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football game.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Alexander. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They just keep firing. Out of the backfield, he's open. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Rebels are marching down the field. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no...
Turning it on! All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Bring in the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The give to the tailback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. Looking for the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my team